I'm in DC for a very special chef's table dinner at the Westend Bistro. Usually, the chefs call the shots, but today is all about me and making my meaty dreams come true. Chef Dela Cruz works with his guests to create a menu centered around everything they love and have always wanted to try. For me, that means the ultimate carnivorous dinner. I'm the dreamer of dreams, and my mouth is watering already just thinking about it. I'm gonna go check out the sights and then meet this culinary mastermind. Hey, Alvin.
Hi, Courtney.
So the chef's table dinners that you do, they're kind of different. They're changing it up a little bit.
They're very different. I would like to capture the best meal that you've ever had into that 5 to 8 courses and make sure you walk away remembering that for the rest of your life.
So you're making food memories rather than just feeding
Food
people.
memories, I like that.
Hashtag food mems. So what do you need to know from me so that you're able to go in the kitchen and make my dream meal?
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Tap into what goes on in your head.
Good luck.
Be able to not recreate, but do a rendition of having the best experiences that you've had into one entire dinner.
You're making it all about me.
Yeah.
Since it's gorgeous outside, what do you say we go for a walk and
That's a great idea.
get to know each other a little better?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's go.
Excuse me.
One thing I do want to highlight about the restaurant is building relationship with the guest that comes in. Like the chef's table highlighted on the relationship that we built on the people that actually dines with us.
How did you come up with this idea? Because it's
Don't ask me that question.
why?
I have friends that text me, email, and say like, hey, we want to come by your restaurant. And majority of the time they'll come in, I will not serve them what I serve the majority. It's because I have a relationship with these people.
Right.
I know that they don't like gluten, I know they don't like dairy, I know that they're in love with pork. It's like when I have people come into my restaurant that I personally know, I want to cook for them personally. And that's what the chef table became.
What do you need to know to plan my dinner? I'm here to help you.
What are your favorite dining experience?
We went to Black's Barbecue and I had this beef rib. I loved the way that the beef just like fell off the bone. I had a stuffed pork tenderloin. It was stuffed with cornbread and tasted like Thanksgiving, and it had nice like hints of sage in it. It's delicious.
Our conversation right now is reshaping what I planned for tomorrow.
I also had a really awesome dining experience. It was just this beautiful steak on top of this nice bed of scalloped potatoes, and I just liked that it was something that was familiar but like heightened. I like Stubby snacks, so it was little chunks of braised pork, braised them in chicken stock. They dropped it in the deep fryer, right? And then you toss it in some powdered sugar.
Like a donut?
Yeah. And then you dip it in a dope chipotle aioli. So I like the idea of pushing boundaries.
If you were to have your last meal tonight, what would you choose it to be?
The very first time that I went to a steakhouse,
Okay.
it was a filet mignon. I think I was just used to burgers or something, and I was like, well, that's beef. This is a steak. And then I want bacon truffle mac, and then I will die happy.
Do you like seafood?
I do like seafood.
What?
I had a really awesome fried oyster. It was just like a light breading on the outside, so it was like a little cornmeal that didn't really affect the flavor, just added a nice little crunch of texture, and then it just like exploded.
What are the things that you absolutely do not want to have?
Lamb isn't really like my go-to protein choice.
Me too.
I don't really associate dream with lamb.
What is the dish that brings you back to your childhood?
My dad made this epic chicken marsala. I remember being like 5 or 6 eating that, and my friends would come over for dinner, and that kind of puts me back into my childhood, thinking about that dish and sitting down, all of us together. So do you know all the things that you need to know now?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare your dinner,
Okay.
and I guess I'll see you later.
See you later. I guess we'll hug it out.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Okay.
I should really get dressed up then, I think. I'm gonna go get ready for this dream din. Hey, Alvin.
Hey, Courtney.
I got my blazer on. It's fuzzy if you want to feel it.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the chef's table.
Thank you, happy to be here, but it looks like it's my table because
It is.
nobody else is here.
No, you're eating by yourself.
Yeah.
Me and my team's goal is to give you the best dinner that you've ever had.
Well, enough staring at my pretty face. Get in the kitchen to make it happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Alvin. I'm pumped, I'm excited. Bring on the meal of my dreams. Alvin? Wait, you really are coming, okay.
Hey, Courtney. I will go ahead and start you off with our play on chicken and waffles. So you have a seared foie gras, strawberry compote, and a tiny brioche French toast.
And you put it on a street tile for me to make sure I'm down to earth. I feel like I should kiss it. Wow, 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 wow.
It's your first one, so don't blow your load.
This is a very good start. I love the way that the sear kind of transforms the foie and changes its texture and its flavor, but just, you know, heightens it a little bit.
That's exactly what we're going for.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I mean, I'm almost done and I don't see a second course anywhere, so I think maybe you should pop to it, huh, Alvin?
Well, you should enjoy that.
Thank you, you're the best.
All right, so we're doing crab asparagus dish. Warming up the shallots, getting the morels into the whole picture. And I'm using a sherry wine, trying to create the sauce. We're adding the cream to add a little body, add some butter. As the cream reduces, we're gonna add some confit tomatoes, English peas. We're gonna finish it off with the pasteurized Maryland blue crab. We're gonna give it some nice fresh squeezed lemon, crab lumps. We're gonna go ahead and grill the asparagus. Asparagus should be nice and ready. Fried crab. You ready?
Yeah.
This course is dedicated to our conversation. You said you love fried oysters. I did a different take on it. We did fried Maryland blue crab with peas and morels, some crispy blue crab as well, finished off with some sherry.
I want to eat it now.
I think you should.
Okay. Cheers. I feel like I just took a bite of harmony. Everything plays so well with each other.
We try to incorporate flavor of the mushrooms and marry that with the fatness of the cream.
Every part of my mouth is just, it's screaming
like
and doing a
party
dance. The asparagus are cooked perfectly. I love that they're a little charred. It's kind of earthy. You get that sweet pop of the peas. You get the crab two ways. So it's like you have a nice buttery soft crab and then little chunks of awesome breaded crunchy crab.
Let me heighten the experience. A little bit of wine.
You better,
pairing.
because you just blue balls me, man. Thank you.
So what you're tasting here is a Chardonnay.
Whoa. That is not a $12 bottle of wine. I didn't think that anything could push this to the next level. I thought it was already perfect. And then you slapped that down in front of me. Thank you very much.
Decent, right?
It's really great. This is fancy as
Courtney does not like lamb, but I think I can change her mind. We're doing lamb heart tartare, cutting it really fine to give it a nice enough texture for a mouthfeel with mustard grain, some shallots, an ample amount of chili flakes, lemon oil, some herbs, and some salt. And then we're taking some country bread, seasoning it, putting it on the grill, finish it off with shakshuka sauce. It's a roasted pepper. Cured egg yolks, some espelette, garlic chips, and then finish with a cold smoke, hickory smoke, to add that summer feel. This next course is mainly for me as a challenge to see if I can actually get you to enjoy something you don't want. It's one of the things that you don't want to see in your perfect meal.
Yeah, this is something that I feared.
And I'm hoping that I can change your mind.
Well, with that, I think I'm ready. Some last words in case I don't make it out. Mom, I'm sorry. This has been a great ride. I've enjoyed every episode of Carnivorous so far. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being a pal. Thanks for being
here, you're having a smoked lamb heart tartare.
What is that?
Garlic, sugar. You have to crack it.
It smells like a bonfire. Oh my God! What? That's so cool.
Here we go. She's shaking.
I really like that. I didn't think that I would like lamb heart. A heart's kind of lean, right? There's not a lot of fat. You get to sort of control the flavor by adding your own. I've only had cured egg yolk one other time, and it's really cool to see it arrive on this dish as well. It's just like adding fat to something that doesn't have fat. Almost tastes like an anchovy. It just really like rounds out and cuts right through this dish.
Made you like something that you said you would not.
Thank you. No, you did change my mind.
Good.
You know what, Alvin? I gotta tell you, you put a lot of heart into this dish.
So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the next dish for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna finish
absolutely
loving this.
You don't want me to take this away?
No, absolutely not.
All right, perfect. We're gonna surprise Courtney with porchetta. Right now I'm seasoning it with garlic, shallots, some herbs, rolling it. We're gonna tie it up so that way it stays nice and close. All the flavor seals in inside. We're gonna crust the outside of the pork skin with salt, soak up all the moisture from the skin, blast it in about 350 degrees so the salt will absorb all the moisture from the skin. We're gonna go ahead and finish the top skin with about 425 degrees oil bath.
But wait, there's more. My next course.
We're pairing it with this nice cocktail done by our mixologist. You have gin, honey syrup, fresh citrus, finished off with some champagne.
What is it about cucumber and gin that makes you want to frolic outside half naked? Wow.
You mentioned that you love a marsala sauce with chicken. So what we did was a porchetta, which is a rolled pork belly, finishing it off with a marsala sauce.
Holy crap. Oh,
You hear that?
it's crunchy.
Okay.
I'm in love. Part of me was transported back to my childhood, but with the knowledge that I now have as a sort of intelligent 20-whatever-year-old I am. That sauce, I could eat on anything and it would make me feel like I was like hugging my family and in a warm kitchen with people who love me. I just can't believe that I said a few things in the park and created this beautifully executed combination of all the things that I love and enjoy. The fennel is what really stands out to me. It's got that beautiful anise flavor. It's interesting because a lot of it reminds me of the chicharrones I had in Miami, but then it's like you took a chicharron out to like a 5-star restaurant. And the inside is so buttery and rich. It reminds me of like the bone marrow that I've eaten in Boston. They're high-fiving each other and they're sending my palate into a beautiful dreamland.
I'll leave you guys alone.
Oh yeah,
I'll be right back.
thanks. Super good.
You ready for your last course?
If you can believe it or not, I still have some room.
You said if you were to have the last meal, you would want it to be truffled mac and cheese. What we have is truffled mac and cheese with short ribs, 2 ways, with melted raclette. Please enjoy.
What the f is happening? Truffle, you always know when it's there. You don't need a lot. This is the perfect amount. It just high fives you with the truffle and then sends you on your way. It doesn't hit you in the face with it. It doesn't overpower everything. So you're still able to really taste the awesome flavors of the beef, The sharpness of the raclette really plays well with the truffle. So good. If this was my last meal and I knew I was dying, I'd probably be like, it's okay, I ate everything I need to do.
Good.
This is what billionaires' children eat when they want mac and cheese. Wow.
What you're having right now, it's caramelized honey, finished off with some chili flakes and fish sauce. I wanted to make sure I went out with a bang, so.
That is an explosion. It's got that nice char on the outside, a little smokiness to it. It's sweet, it's got some heat. This has been one of the most incredible experiences of my entire life.
That was actually the best compliment I ever got. I appreciate it, thank you.
This is so good. Whew. Well, that was the best meal I ever had. Chef Alvin is a culinary mastermind, but it's not just him. I mean, it's everyone here at the Westend Bistro. The sommelier, the bartender, the sous chef. Everyone here is just putting so much love and care and attention into every aspect to make sure I'm having a mind-blowing experience. And they did. Let me tell you something. It's not cheap, but it's worth every penny. I didn't pay.